Hey guys, it's DreamyJavaSimmer here, and today I decided I'm going to do a bit of a historical create a sim. I am creating the Romanov family, who, if you don't know, I'm creating the last Romanov family, who were the last monarchs of Russia before the Russian Revolution. So I'm going to tell you about them, and I'm going to tell their story, because this was inspired. Anastasia the movie, the animated movie, is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I recently listened to the musical, and it inspired me to make them as Sims. So this is my second time actually recording this audio because I got a little emotional because this story just makes me very sad. I'm a very emotional person. But we're just going to get into this, and hopefully I won't get too emotional. So, the first sim who you're probably seeing being created right now is Tsar Nicholas II. He was the last emperor of Russia, and he married a German princess. He was born on May 18th, 1868, and lived until he was 50. The next sim is Tsarina Alexandra Feodorovna. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. She was the last empress of Russia. She was born on June 6th, 1872. She was the granddaughter of Queen Victoria of England, and she was mostly raised by her grandmother, and they were very close. She had 5 children with Nicholas, 4 girls and a boy, and she died at age 46. Next, we have Olga Romanov. She was the oldest child of the emperor and empress. She was born November 15th, 1885, and died at age 22. She was said to be very kind and helped she helped nurse wounded soldiers. I'm sorry. I'm reading off of notes, so I'm kind of like, She was very close with her sister Tatiana, and they were called the Big Pair. She was very smart and enjoyed her schoolwork, and was the only one of her siblings who did enjoy doing their schoolwork. Next, we have Tatiana Romanov. She was the second child of the emperor and empress. She was born June 10th, 1897, and died at age 21. She headed Red Cross communities during the war and also helped nurse wounded soldiers with her sister. I don't know why I can't say that right, but I just can't. Many consider her the most beautiful and refined of all the Tsar's daughters. Next, we have Maria Romanov. She was born June 26th, 1899, and died at age 19. She also helped as a Red Cross nurse with her sisters, and she was known to be very flirtatious and flirted with young men at court and the soldiers she treated. She said she wanted to be married and have a large family, and she was once compared to one of Botticelli's angels. Next, we have Anastasia Romanov. She's the most famous of the Romanovs due to the Don Bluth film and musical, both called Anastasia. And if you haven't seen them, they just tell what might have happened if she had lived. She was born June 18th, 1901, died at age 19. She was the youngest daughter of the emperor and empress, and she was said to be very energetic and mischievous. And she had a very, very big temper. When her family's remains were discovered, the corpses of Anastasia and her little brother were missing. Many women claimed to be her, but her and her brother's corpses were recently discovered. Next, we have Czarevitch Alexei Romanov. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong again, but he was the heir to his father's crown. He was born August 12th, 1904, and died at age 13. He was a hemophiliac, and if you don't know what hemophilia is, it's a disease where your blood doesn't clot, so if you even get a bruise, it's life-threatening. People, especially his mother, were always constantly worrying about him. Because of his illness, he was always sickly and was poorly educated compared to his sisters. So, for those of you who don't know, you might want to know what happened to them. They all died June 17th. I'm not sure what year. I think 1917. Yeah, June 17th, 1917. I'm pretty sure. I don't have it written down. I'm sorry, I should have. But, so, Nicholas was forced to abdicate the throne due to the Russian Revolution. He and the rest of his family were put on house arrest until they were brutally executed by the Bolshevik in Yekaterinburg. They were each shot multiple times, Nicholas being the only one to die right away, but the rest of his family suffered. Their bodies were taken to a field where they were buried. The emperor, empress, and their 3 oldest children were put in one grave, and the 2 youngest in another, and both graves were set on fire. The biggest grave was found in 1991. but the grave containing the 2 youngest children had not been found. Rumors claimed that they might have escaped, and many women tried to pose as the Grand Duchess Anastasia. However, in 2007, the grave was finally discovered, and after they were genetically proven to be the 2 last Romanov children, the rumors were finally put to rest. The entire family were canonized as saints in the Russian Orthodox Church, and their remains are buried in the family vault in St. Petersburg. There's a cathedral in the spot where they were murdered. So, I know, it's a very sad story, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more, I can do more historical themed creative sims. I don't really have a lot of good, historical outfits, but I'm sure I can find some, because I did find some good ones for this that are, Sims 3 store conversions of historical stuff. So I did find some good things for this creative sim, but I'm sorry if their outfits aren't really historically accurate. And also, if you're wondering why I put all the children in white for their everyday outfits, I always hear them described as all wearing white, and in all their pictures they're in all white, so it just fit in my opinion. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, no matter where you are. I hope this is the best day ever, and I will see you guys soon.